A couple things that come from this. And this comes back to the values conversation. And this is a big thing that I really work with a lot of people I coach. And I'm just so fortunate to do that work. I just feel like it's the best use of me on this planet is being here with you guys. It's coaching these people who are all about growing, doing better. But there's an inherent part to their belief system that they want to serve, be of service to others. The essence of it, it's to assure that when you see me or you take our services or whatever that would look like, that you leave feeling uplifted, taken care of, cared for, all these kind of principles that we have. The big question that we always ask is, how do you scale and keep the values center? So what I mean by that is, as we grow and we continue to grow, it's very common in industries, as you get to a certain tipping point of a certain number of employees with certain organizations, that the exceptional part of the culture starts to, if you think of it like a fuel gauge, it starts to come down to moderate, not so exceptional, and then things can start to fall apart. The customer can feel it and so on. So do you have any guidance or thoughts on, and Dave or Jeff, where would want to answer that, how you scale and keep the culture?
When we get a call or an email to a bid request and we go in, the most common complaint we get is all cleaning companies are the same. And the person I bought the company from even said these same words. He says, I go in there, they tell me everybody starts out great and then they taper off. And, how are you guys going to be different? So they're already disgusted with the cleaning companies. And it does happen a lot in this industry where you go in with a bang and make the place look great, but then you just kind of taper off as the months and years go by. And so anyway, to counteract that, we have scheduled inspections that the lead techs do on regular frequencies. They fill out a report. We have our own app that they use on their phone where they can fill out a report for the inspection. It's tracked. It's if there's work to be done, that's followed up on. And then we also have a secondary quality assurance where one of our managers will call or visit the client, not just inspect the work, but talk to the client. There's a thing in this business that no news is good news, and that's not true. If you're not hearing from your clients, you should be worried. So it gets back to that complaint can be an opportunity. So the manager will call on a set frequency, could be every 2 weeks or every week with large clients, maybe every 4 weeks with smaller clients. Actually call the contact people, say, hey, are you happy with the service? Is there anything we can do? But the other aspect with both the lead techs and the managers who are calling or visiting is we have regular training programs. So like the lead techs, they're in here every month for training. And for example, we have to keep reminding them, you have to get to know the client. You have to get to know the cleaners, be their friends, ask them about their lives, what's going on. Don't just, do an inspection and leave, make sure they see you, talk to you. And when you become friends with the clients, it sounds bad, but it's very hard for them to fire you because you're friends, you're working together. They know you're going to respond when there's a problem, and there are going to be problems. You just have to accept that and fix them. Yeah. So that's worked for us.